This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe. And well, people are giving Kanye West a hard time. So Kanye West did a song with 4BATZ, which is interesting because Kanye hates Drake so much that now that 4BATZ is signed to OVO, you know, I didn't expect this to happen. But now people are coming for Kanye saying he's washed. They don't like his verse. It's basic. It's a basic verse, but is any of this stuff really complex? You know, it's like, let's be honest. Like, 4BATZ, is he the best thing that ever happened? Nah, it's like, you know, it's like the songs sound decent, you know, like they're catchy. That's why Drake signed him for an EP. But Drake does this with people. He signs people for an EP. We'll see if he lasts longer than an EP, you know. Drake might just be using them for the moment. Meek Mill says, in many groups, let's see, it's many groups in Philly hating on me right now, but we hate them too. F them. I ain't got no fear. That's why they're on the net crying about me going to the studio 10,000 nights straight. These are the type of parasite guys. Okay, buddy. People say you can't be an activist and a killer, Freaky Mill. And they're writing letters to the governor now saying that Meek Mill's a bad example. You shouldn't stand next to him. I mean, listen, a lot of people, Meek Mill's rubbed people the wrong way, you know, and he's getting exposed for that kind of stuff now, even from some ex-dream chasers, you know, about how he would take chains away, wouldn't pay people, you know, like. So they were giving out these government grants during the shutdown, the government shutdown, and, you know, certain companies took advantage. Lil Wayne and Post Malone are accused of putting in fraudulent grants from the government, you know, and receiving fraudulent grants. Bro, there's a lot of people that got fraudulent grants from the government. Even management companies that manage communities that still got their money, they didn't need a grant, but they still got one anyways. You know, like all that stuff needs to be looked into. Ray J approves of his wife, Princess Love, dating John Boyega. I like him. Ray J is a weird guy. I mean, he kind of like is super toxic. And it's his own fault he lost his family with Princess Love. He was more concerned about doing things for TV than his family, you know, and now he probably regrets that, but it is what it is, you know. This is so fun. Michael Jackson's son, Blanket. Can you imagine being named Blanket or Pillow? Blanket attempts to block his grandmother, Catherine, from using Michael's estate money in a legal battle. I don't know, man. I wonder what legal battle. Wait, let me look it up. Because, like, what legal battle could she be having? She has to be pretty up there in age now. I can't imagine what legal battle she'd be having. It all started when Blanket and Catherine Jackson teamed up to stop executors of Michael Jackson's estate from going through with a business transaction that neither of them agreed upon. Not much is known about the transaction, but is believed to be a connection to an attempt to sell Michael's catalog for $600 million. So Blanket and Catherine filed an appeal for the transaction, but the judge ruled against them, seemingly closing the case. Well, it seems that Catherine wasn't taking no for an answer because she filed an appeal against the judge's ruling, something Blanket, who is the heir to Michael's estate, is completely against. Blanket believes she will not win this appeal, so he doesn't want to waste his father's money on legal fees. Yeah, they must have executors and stuff like handling everything. So they have say so, but they also don't have say so. I don't know. Beyonce's publicist seemingly responds to Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu said that Beyonce's copying her with the braids and everything. Erykah Badu, you did not make up the braids. You know? Like, stop. It's ridiculous. So, you know, the publicist put up a bunch of times Beyonce wore braids before and nobody said anything. Jermaine Dupri says if he was in New York, he'd be the king. Y'all don't want to have a person that can come up here and had his first number one record in 1992 and got a number one record today. Sorry, Jermaine, you wouldn't last in New York City. He would not have been number one. You know, it's easy to say. You had an open field down in Atlanta and you took full advantage of it. I mean, the competition was... he was in New York all the time, too. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's just trying to cause controversy because who cares? Really, honestly. Young Miami explains that she's been reselling her slightly used clothing for years after people accuse her of going broke. Who cares? I can't believe you felt the need to defend that. You should have just let it be. Quilly said Meek Mill told his Philly entourage that they couldn't come with him to Diddy's special parties. Quilly's been waiting to do this to Meek Mill, and Academics is giving him a platform. Sexy Red responds to Antonio Brown for saying that she looks like she stank. She compared his brain with someone of CTE's, CTE, someone that's been hit a lot in football, and said, he's just slow. She's slow too. Poetic Flacko almost gets a beat down from BRICC Baby on No Jumper. And this is over a video that Poetic Flacko put out about Quando Rondo exposes info that could send Lil Durk and BRICC Baby to jail. But he explained in that, if you listen to that video, he says that this is crazy on Quando Rondo's part for accusing BRICC Baby of this. There's no evidence. But BRICC Baby still wants to make a thing of it. BRICC Baby's going to end up in jail, bro. he's crashing out. Tyler, the Creator, gets his own collection with Louis Vuitton through Pharrell. That's dope. And that's it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I will check you guys in the next one. Peace. Please smash that like button, please.